Kansas lawmakers working this week to pass the fiscal budget.
The bill passed the House last week, but there is some disagreement about funding for public schools. Sophia Jernander is at the State House with where the bill is being debated by the Senate.
Kansas lawmakers say it's the biggest priority every session, passing the fiscal budget. This year, there's a focus on literacy and nuclear research, but funding for education has proved controversial. The House passed their $10 billion package last week. It sets aside $5 million for the Kansas Blueprint for Literacy, another $5 million for nuclear research at K-State University. But there's some disagreement on funding for education. The budget provides $600 million in funding to special education. Democrats say this is a decrease in funding from last year. House Democrats introduced amendments to increase this funding that were ultimately voted down.
What we are seeing is underfunding specifically of special education. That's a continuation of what we've seen the past few years. We haven't fully funded special ed since 2011.
We've fully funded schools for 8 years now, and we've fully funded again this year. Now, when they come in and ask for enhancements, we may not have given them the enhancements they asked for, but that's not pulling away, that's just not adding.
The Kansas Senate voting on this budget right now. Both Republicans and Democrats are expected to introduce several amendments. At the State House, Sophia Jernander, 12 News.